You know, there was really never any doubt if you were reading the tea leaves, and really no doubt after the Sam Darnold trade, but in case for some reason you doubted, doubts no more. Joe Douglas is picking Zach Wilson. He is putting his name, his job, his reputation on the line for the BYU quarterback. The Jets general manager left no wiggle room yesterday at a news conference, and when he was asked about Steve Young saying that Wilson was going to the Jets, Douglas said, well, Steve Young knows his BYU quarterbacks. And that right there, that's the confirmation if you needed it. And frankly, you didn't even need it because, of course, they're drafting Wilson because he's going to be a star. And he better be, because this is risky for Joe Douglas. He thinks he found this guy. Now, my guy Chris Sims told me on my SiriusXM radio show that Zach Wilson has Mahomes and Rodgers traits. And Chris Sims actually puts him ahead of Trevor Lawrence, which I disagree with, but when Chris speaks on quarterbacks, I listen. Zach Wilson has the arm, the athleticism, the smarts, the swagger to dominate, and Wilson needs to be lights out because there were options, whether that's the rest of the 2021 quarterback class or keeping Sam Darnold and picking a tackle or receiver or Kyle Pitts. Joe Douglas could have traded down for a haul. Think about what San Francisco gave up for number 3 and what they could have given up for number 2. And look, while I would have considered an alternate routes, I do love Wilson. And I do love and appreciate Douglas betting on himself. He trusts he can find other great players at those other positions with the bevy of picks he has this year and next year, especially the high draft picks. Remember, he has Seattle's first rounder this year and Seattle's first rounder next year. Thank you, Jamal Adams. And remember this, and this is important here as you debate whether or not it's right, wrong, or indifferent. Joe Douglas didn't draft Sam Darnold. Joe Douglas didn't hire Adam Gase. Now he has his handpicked coach in Robert Saleh, and he has his potential star quarterback in Zach Wilson. He has his guys. He better be right. It's not exaggeration to say that the NFL draft is going to start at number 4. Trevor Lawrence is going first. The Jets are picking Zach Wilson. The Niners are picking a quarterback. I believe it's going to be Mac Jones. And so does NFL Network draft analyst Daniel Jeremiah, who put out his most recent mock draft yesterday. The fascination to me starts at 4 with the Atlanta Falcons. And Adam Schefter reported yesterday that teams are busy dialing new Atlanta Falcons general manager Terry Fontenot to make a trade. There is speculation that Fontenot wants to draft a young quarterback to eventually replace Matt Ryan. Let me be crystal clear. Under no circumstance can the Atlanta Falcons take a quarterback. It makes zero sense. Matt Ryan is still playing at a high level. There's no reason to undercut him like the Packers did to Aaron Rodgers with the awful Jordan Love pick. The Falcons brilliantly brought in a new head coach and Arthur Smith to coach the team. And Arthur Smith, I had him on my SiriusXM radio show, he loves Matt Ryan. And Arthur Smith did wonders with Ryan Tannehill in Tennessee. Atlanta has really strong talent. It was Dan Quinn who doomed them for years. Matt Ryan has many more years left of greatness. The pick to me is Kyle Pitts. Okay? Get the card in right now. If you're Arthur Smith and Terry Fontenot, just make the pick. He's the best non-quarterback in the draft, bar none. Certified freak with Hall of Fame potential. Pitts is that special. I don't even hesitate. Hall of Fame potential. Imagine Pitts alongside Matt Ryan and Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley. I mean, my goodness. Then you draft a running back later on, and this on your screen, that's an unstoppable offense. Now, I can listen and be open to the possibility of trading down if it's a haul and you don't fall too far down in the draft. Think Denver at 9 or New England at 15 if they're willing to give up the world to get their quarterback. But to me, you just can't ignore a talent like Pitts. He's special. Don't get crazy here. Don't look to 2024. Draft the most talented player in the draft. What a concept! Some big news you could use from college basketball. How about this? Arizona parting ways with Sean Miller after 12 seasons. Miller led the Wildcats to 7 NCAA tournaments and 3 Elite Eights during his time in Arizona, and Miller's tenure with the Wildcats comes to an end after Arizona had a self-imposed postseason ban. Postseason ban this past year was stemmed from a 2017 corruption investigation. And look, you get the sense if he was winning like he was on his resume, who knows if Arizona would have actually made the decision. But listen, he wasn't winning this year. He's out. And, you know, I'm taking a page from Seth Davis and his incredible read on The Athletic. These are names, among others, that he mentioned. And honestly, this would be my order. And they all have Arizona connections. Now, Luke Walton, nobody goes from the NBA to the college level. Nobody does that. So, you know, Steve Kerr is an Arizona alum. Steve Kerr is not taking the job. There's a realistic chance Luke Walton is going to lose his job. Now, would he prefer to be an assistant at the NBA level or be the head coach of his alma mater? I'd make that call. I'm a big Luke Walton fan. I think Stoudemire would be great. Pastner has done excellent things as a head coach. That would be my short list here when you look at it for Arizona.